Okay, and hello my brave knights, princesses and princesses, and welcome to Nightmare Adventures of Witch's Prison. Now, before we start, I need to explain something. This is the demo version because for some dumb reason the full version won't work for me. I've got the sequel to this too. I'm going to test it after this and see if it works, but basically, you are them, aren't you? You don't need to worry about us right now, Miss Vale. We've taken you into our protective custody for the time being. Basically, I only have like a limited amount of time to play this. We're gonna play this as far as we can. Before we can release you, we need to know what you were doing in the Blackwater Asylum. We need to know what you remember. Start with the beginning, Miss Vale, and don't leave anything out. I don't trust this guy with his pentagram necklace and the guy with the gun behind him. I guess to start with a letter, I was trying to find information about my birth mother. All I had to go on was the name Wistwick. I received a letter saying that the Wistwick family built the asylum and that I owned it now. Wanted to look around the place, see if there were any records about my family, who they were, what they did, that type of thing. I was just looking for some answers. Yes, and that's what people don't want you doing. Especially evil doctors are interrogating you. Okay, so everything, everything is done in procedure in this one. Okay, I gotcha. That's cool. So I was asked to play this by a commenter, and basically, and he also asked for the soundtrack to this game. Unfortunately, the game does not come with a soundtrack. I've looked. Aha. What did I open anyway? Quarantined. Oh, we also have a journal. Dear Miss Vale, while conducting my own investigation into this confounded place, I came upon your forum post seeking information about the last name, Wistwick. While I'm not a Wistwick myself, I have reason to believe that the Wistwick family built the old Blackwater Asylum in 1810. I have been charged with caring for the asylum grounds for some time, and while I've never been inside the building, I'd be willing to let you bet you could find some information about your ancestors within its walls. It says here she might own the place, which means she could. Or 1954, 60 years ago. Okay. And no, I'm not the only one who's had problems with this game. Other people have too. Most of the time, I don't know. I guess it's because of the fact that this is an old game. It's funny. There it is. Perfect. Miss Vale, so nice to see a new face around here. Gets a bit lonely, it does. Hello, sir. You wrote this letter to me right about the Blackwater Asylum. Yep, that was me, Alton Quinn, groundskeeper at your service. The asylum is just up this road, an odd path though. Might want to grab some supplies from my place before you head out. I'd show you out there, but at the moment I need to tend to the graves and the overgrowth. Perhaps later we can have a sit down about your family. I very much appreciate that. I guess He'll just nonchalantly walk away. He probably knows more than he's letting on about the place. It's usually how this stuff goes anyway. I think he wants us to use our brain. Go away. Yeah, totally should have an exclamation mark. At Quinn's house, I found an envelope. It said Vale is 13, bring her to me on it. I was not to warrant to look. Instead it was a picture of me 3 or 4 years ago. As Quinn goes up to something, I had to find out what it was before he got back. Looks like I'm going to need a flashlight. Basically, I'm gonna go and look around after this and see if I can... There it is. Look around and see if I can find a version of it that will work. That's a big fish. I get the witching hour. Okay. Well, we did have a screwdriver once upon a time. I mean, I'd love to guess. Guessing is fun. Don't know why I didn't think of looking in the door, but I guess I assumed it might have been locked because that's usually how it works. Why did we do that? Scream time. Where? What? Where? Oh, there it is. It's 11:30 to 12. I mean, no, we're not going to do that, but still. Even moons, odd stars, a sun at 6. Don't have enough. I don't think it's a real human skull, but if it is, good on him for trying to be spooky. We have a shovel. What? It does so.
I'm Mr. Creeps.
Good to meet you, creeps.
It's scream time.
Security card. Don't have all the lottery pieces yet. I was just think. Okay, there we go. February, October 10th. Since I've won the lottery twice and awake with the same sequence of numbers, I can conclude the magic of these numbers is becoming more real. Considering discarding my old magic numbers in favor of this new set. Mr. Creeps has ceased to respond to my question about the witch. I fear they may be ill, but I cannot fathom how to bring them back to health. It seems that Mr. Creeps has died. I dutifully set about to a proper service, performing an incantation of safe passage and lowering him into the ground beside the porch. I've ordered a new Mr. Creeps and expect his arrival soon. My new set of magic numbers has failed me, and with my source of research funding, in a fit of rage I ended up making a terrible mess of the place by tearing up the old ticket and scattered them about. I hope that the contents of my safe will sustain me until I can manifest a new set. In my mourning, I completely forgot that I had entrusted Mr. Creeps to carry the keycard to my research room. Remember the number sequence from the two lottery tickets, but they are of no use without the keycard. I still have to assume they'll fail to retrieve it. Well, we beat you to it, buddy. It'd be funny if I put them all down and then just use the process of elimination to, you know, figure out the last code. So we need one more. If I can just get into this asylum before my trial runs out, that'd be amazing. And then we will probably play this a little bit of the second one too. Game won't even let me guess. It's kind of funny. Oh, I'm stupid. Pretty sure people were yelling and screaming. Okay. Arcane presence established something, so if you have comparative parts in the site as a blank, this study makes sense to a sense of the site blank, but the Soviets know the site exists to intelligence blank. Clandestine engagement has been made, but nor internal staff compromised. Interesting. Wrong button. So... Man, we have the lamest oh wait, never mind. I was gonna say. So we have the sun. I need to find out something. So, according to... even moons, odd stars, a sun at 6. I don't know what that even means. Let's try this. Mercury, Venus, Earth. Where's Mars? Mars. I feel at a loss for words. I found at last. This is most assuredly the one. Seems the Wistics knew that they were doing when they built this. Excuse me. I heard a voice of whisper. It kept saying he returns. That guy Quinn. It looked like he had been following me for years, and if he was coming back, I'd want to be in his basement when he got there. I should get out of there and hide just as he was coming up the path. After he went inside, I went toward the asylum. I had come here for answers, but instead found only more mysteries. I wasn't about to have this crazy old guy stop me from having to look around. A mile up the road, I came to a clearing and an abandoned graveyard. It was too much for my curiosity to ignore, so I decided to check it out. That's just about the time that fiends went from a little creepy to truly bizarre. Riddles. We put a worm in our pocket. Oh, we're amazing. Agent Quinn, your study of the chap was supposed to have concluded on October 19th. Move your gear back to camp and file your report immediately. I'll come down there and move your stuff myself if I have to. Ah. Here rest the descendants of Anton Wistik. His fatal misstep brought pain to this world and for 200 years has been settled. This we remain to help the ill and maniacal to undo the damage done in our aim to find the proper paths. Those here interred lead our mission, fallen soldiers on private war with evil. Comparative tests of mausoleum site samples via the lower asylum chamber samples remain inconclusive. Please acquire new samples from the following vaults so that further testing may be conducted. Sorry, I just kind of gave up on reading for a second there. Okay, so I just grabbed a ton of random objects. Okay. Just saying, game. D. Phineas Connolly, 1809 to 1860. Below you lies the good Dr. Finn, who died taking advice from what's locked deep within. Here rest those imperiled by the flame and set and feigned no doubt in the devil's name. We have a lot of stuff in our pockets now. Henry, Elizabeth, Alexander, Mary, and William. Oh, this is half his oldest sibling's age. Young will forever sleep. At half her only sister age. Beth passed as family wept. Alex is the middle child. So why did we take a picture of this for? A son at 6. Could be that one of them was 6 years old. I'm gonna need more than just what they're telling me though, because I don't understand the puzzle, to be honest with you. Seek the name neath lion's eyes, spell amidst stars, adds to your prize. Okay. I don't know where these are supposed to go. The hint system is kind of helpful, especially when I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. So let's type in what's his name. Just put an arcane. Okay, there's an An arcane. Okay. Let's put in Quinn's name then. Or not. Hmm. Hmm. But how do you know it's N? Oh, it's because... Oh. Because he was north. So how do I... This is what? Maybe south? See, north, south, east, west, so... She's south, maybe, I don't know. Good. Purple, blue, yellow, green. Nice. Today was the worst of all possible days, victims of which broke the walls of our sanctuary, defiled the servant, casting us into a spell of fits. Voices were heard by something. Voices heard and broke out all around. Horrible symbols of the worst kind floated through the air, stealing the breath of Reverend Rostens and sending the youngest into tremors and the coughing of something. Of the youngest present, all smaller than myself, did not resist the call, and for it they are dead. We have buried all the dead and left this place for something. For whoever would claim it. I have decided to remove this page from my journal, leave it in the chapel as the day something. It's hard to read cursive, sorry. Thanks. I guess I'll do process of elimination again. Okay. So now what? I have a small key and I don't know what to do with it. Wait. 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 I know what to do. Never mind. I take it back. Hold on. I'm gonna go get my drop of blood. Thanks, Thorn, whoever you are. Off in the distance, I saw a line of hooded figures heading up the path with candles. I felt like I was going a little crazy. Something was pushing me, insisting that I fall. Oh, looks like that's it. Until I go and find another way to get it working. But yeah, I have the second one, so we will probably play through that one. But first, I'm gonna go and upload this. So leave a like and subscribe because it's always room for more. See you on the next video. Goodbye, everybody.